Hello viewers, welcome in another episode, and it will be another episode from that we can talk. I will show you what I get recently and we can have some fun together. It will be long episode because there is plenty of models in various scales. There will be first part with only 1/64 scale models. There will be plenty of 1/43 scale models, and there will be some a little bit strange scale models, or not models, or something more than model. There will be something very interesting. I will start with this. I got it yesterday on Tuesday. It was first working day for most of people in Ireland. I was already working because bank holiday was on Monday, so it's like day off. I was working on bank holiday. On way home, already on Tuesday morning, I visited Aldi, and this is very delayed in Ireland because in Poland it's already old. But in Ireland, this is first time I saw this. There was only those 5-packs with Ferraris, and there was plenty of F1 5-packs. But this is just to show you something to slowly introduce you into a Ferrari team, because now we will see plenty of Ferraris, all in 1/64 scale. Mostly Centauria, because this is just one parcel. Now I will show you all those 1/64 scale models. I will show you now. It's from one parcel, 16 models from Vinted France. It should be more, but when I was just completing, adding models into what I want to buy, someone bought few of those Centauria models, and finally I bought less than I expected. Centauria, this is a magazine model, one of the best, I think even the best value for your money if you are collecting modern and not so modern, because there are some older, not in this batch. In this batch it will be 21st century only. They usually cost around 12-13 euro. Sometimes you can buy cheaper, around 10 euro, but it will be probably single model or two models, so adding shipping, it won't make it as good as this parcel. And this is a Ferrari 812 GTS from 2019. I told you, mostly moderns. Some will be closer to 2000, some will be closer to this. Time for some yellow one. There will be 4 yellow one. The Scuderia Spider 16M 2008 in beautiful yellow color. I'm addicted to those models. I'm very unhappy because Centauria is not selling and shipping outside Italy. So I'm getting the first batch, the biggest batch I bought on Tom's Model Autos. And then not so long ago I bought another 5, and now 9. Ferrari F8 Spider 2019, and maybe I can put link to the video with that huge, it was around 20 I think, Centauria models with Ferrari. But if you want, I can make a video with those 5 I got earlier, if you are interested in those more modern Ferraris. This is purpose of those videos. I will show you what I got recently, and you can decide what you want to see soon. 458 Speciale A 2014, very interesting livery. The last yellow Centauria one, but not last yellow Ferrari you will see today. Ferrari SA Aperta 2010. I just noticed all yellow are spiders, cabrios. As you can see, those are very, very decent models. Not the best, but looking at those details and their price, no one is even close to that level. F12 Berlinetta 2012 in proper Ferrari color, red. F430 The problem with those is they are still in production. So from time to time I need to update my collection of Centauria 1/64 scale, and I'm looking through vintage different shops to find it. 812 super fast, but it's time consuming, it's confusing. I would love to have access just from one source to replenish my collection, to fill gaps. Tarmac is making those, selling those in a book edition, but for me it's just overpriced. I prefer those. Even I would love to get leaflets, but you know, it is what it is. 458 Spider. And we have 3 more. So I love Centauria, but I love something much older and something much more exotic. Kyosho, old Kyosho. It's not as good quality wise, and I started my channel practically with those older Japanese models like Kyosho, the whole set of Ferraris. You have to make those, build those, assemble those, not build. The first series had very annoying tires. The wheels were just different build, not just tires on the rims. The wheel was tire with place to put plate imitating rim, not like in this one. This is much more modern, and I would say better quality than the older ones, but still it's not close to Centauria. 550 Maranello, nice one. Another silver. You know, it looks nice. I just realized I bought those models very symmetric, but not perfectly symmetric, because we have another yellow one, Ferrari Daytona SP3 from BBR, and there will be one more Ferrari, but it won't be red. But for those cheap ones, I'm symmetric. BBR model is very nice, but it costs almost twice, or twice. This one a little bit cheaper, not even twice. That's why I bought it. But the regular, the shop price will be twice as much as for those. And in the first video, the long one, I had one of those, and if you look at those models, okay, BBR Mini GT is making those models for BBR really well, but BBR is just overpriced in my opinion. There are no brake discs, no brake calipers. There will be in newer ones. We will see what about price. I'm waiting for Testarossa. I hope it will be delivered soon. No seat belts, and even interior could be much better in Centauria, especially this SP3. And there is one more, but it's not red. It's Chinese brand, Aurora models, my first Aurora model in my collection. No license, and it's blue. It's blue, but I wanted it blue. I'm a little bit torn because I'm not a huge fan of Mansory. For me, what they are doing with Ferrari, it's even worse than Liberty Walk. It's too vulgar. It's, you know, it's not what I would like to see. Still, this model was quite cheap, and it's another F8 XX. And that livery isn't that bad, so I decided, okay, I will get this one. So I got it. Now time for different brands and models. And here we have again something yellow. Lamborghini Murcielago GT Evo yellow Mini GT. So the yellow cars will dominate today's video, at least in 1/64 scale, because we have plenty models in different scales. You know, it's okay, I like it. It won't be my favorite Lamborghini because first it's Liberty Walk. I'm just getting used to it, but I prefer just regular ones, and the best are the older ones. There is another Lamborghini Revuelto in Viola Torted Mate. It's not that much mate when I'm looking at it, at least not with this light. It's a little bit matte, but at the same time metallic, so very strange feeling. And I prefer those in such body style. So something more European, and more another one red, Schuko Porsche 911 GT2. Typical Schuko box. Oh, this was very cheap. Price exactly as for Hot Wheels Premium, and I think it's much better than Hot Wheels Premium. And the last one from this parcel is Dodge Viper ACR Extreme from Tarmac Wars. And another silver one. Global 64, so Very similar to what we will see in Mini GT. Base is just plastic, but so this is a first parcel. We will see 4 more, but it will be mostly 1/43 scale. I will pause here because I need to pack those and make room for the second batch of models. For you, it will be just a few seconds, for me a little bit longer. So the second part, it will be mostly 1/43 scale models, but not only. It's 3 parcels from Vinted, 2 from France, 1 from Ireland, and then 1 parcel from Germany from a regular shop. I will start with a total mix of very different models. This is old Majorette. I bought this very cheap from France, as I said. It costed me with shipping like total 15 euro, something like that, for all those models. So I got this Majorette, which I love, Excalibur. In same listing, there was 2 models. This Yatming, Mercedes 540K Cabrio. I don't have too many Yatmings, so it's always welcome. Even if those are not perfect, they are still okay for me. Now I will have something more interesting probably for some of you. Maybe not the whole thing, but part of it. Renault for 100th anniversary. So we have a Louis Renault car from 1898 and Williams Renault from 1997 with I think the driver was Jacques Villeneuve. 100 years Renault. Very nice thing. Very interesting small diorama. We will, you know, the first parcel, someone I think liked older cars, because now we will see something as model, very interesting, but it's more than model. 1931 Rolls-Royce. Now it's not bad model on its own. It's very old because it's more than 50-year-old, and it looks okay, more than okay for its age. You see some kind of cables, so some of you maybe know what it is, because this isn't just model. Look at the bottom. There is speaker and there is a battery. And then let's have a look at the spare wheels. This is radio. This is radio, transistor radio from 1970 or 71. So this spare wheel we can use to change frequency. The other one is switch off or on, and volume. So that's parcel number 1 from France. Parcel number 2 from Ireland. Again, very cheap. With shipping it would cost me slightly less than, or around price of 3 premium models. And I got 3 Oxford models in 1/76 scale. And we have 2 Ford Escorts, white Mark I. and orange Mark II. The more I get those Oxford models, the more I love those. Those are tiny pieces of art. Those are not perfect, but I'm impressed how good those tiny models can be. And those are much smaller than regular Hot Wheels. The third one is Golf Mark I GTI in green, and there is some issue with opening it. I hate those acrylic cases. Same with RLC. Here there is some issues with wheels, a little bit too wide and too high, but I think I will be able to correct it. The model itself is lovely, so that's parcel number 2. Parcel number 3 from Vinted, the last one from Vinted in today's episode, will be in 1/43 scale only, and there will be 6 models total in that parcel. We will start with what we can start with? BMW. We can start with BMW. We will start with something which probably we will see 2 BMWs from Mini Champs. This one probably will be favorite for most of you. BMW 1602, limited to little over 1,000 pieces. Lovely model. Of course, I won't be presenting it fully, with macro, etc. It's just presentation of what I got recently, and this should help you to ask maybe for something what you want to see sooner rather than later, or maybe what you want me to compare, or whatever, or simply just ask me some question about almost everything. The second BMW, I'm sure it won't be your favorite, BMW E1. So first attempt at small electric city car. I think it's cute, and it was quite good for its time. More than 100 kilometers range, so for a city car it was okay. It's ugly, but ugly in a cute way, at least in my opinion. There was another version of E1, I think that the first one before they made this one, but I'm still looking for it. And if I remember correctly, it would be blue, but I need to check it. That there are so many things in my head. Sometimes my memory isn't working up to what I would love, but still it's not bad. So what next? Oh, next maybe a car which I already have in my collection, Volvo S40 from Mini Champs in red. Not so long ago, a few days ago I presented a video with some finds from Sunday Market, and I got exactly same color, or very similar color, but same S40. Long time ago it was damaged, no acrylic case, one mirror is missing, some small scratches. which now is even perfect for me because I will repaint it silver, exactly as was my first Volvo S40, which was my first car in Ireland. And I'm very fond of Volvo S40 because I had more than one. I had one with 1.8, the regular French engine. I had another one, gold in top trim with 1.8 Mitsubishi engine, which was great, very economical, but you had to use good quality, clean petrol. And it was very hard to get spare parts for it. It was easier to get parts from Mitsubishi for engine than from, if anything went wrong. And then I had two estates, V40 and V50. But I love Volvo. Simply, I love Volvo. Now I have another one. Okay, my main day driving car is Hyundai i20. Small one because I don't need anything bigger in my regular life, especially if I'm going to work. But recently, because my van was giving more and more trouble, it was not worth to fix it. I decided I will buy just Volvo Estate, and my choice was Volvo V70, the last one, third generation. And my dog loves it, mostly because of my dog. That's a car to go for a drive to some lake or forest or ocean with my dog, or if I need to collect a bookshelf or display cabinet, I can load it. It's more universal than a van, so I hope it will work well for me. Something I almost forgot about. That's Mini Champs. Mini Champs was making models for Ford Scorpio. One of rarest European, I would say, Fords I seen in Poland when I was younger, but still I love it. It's sitting between proper US car and something made for European market and roads. It's not the prettiest car, but I love it. That's why I bought it. I'm buying mostly cars I love. Well, sometimes I'm buying because I love brand or history and I want to have it as complete. But mostly it's what I'm loving. Mini Champs and Ford Mondeo. 1994 ADAC TW Cup. And the driver is Boutsen, which we can see on a few other places on this model. So we have something sporty now. First generation of Mondeo. Fantastic cars, now mostly forgotten. And even without macro we can see really nice details here. We are going into another sporty car. We had BMW, so it's time for Merc. We've seen already Merc, but much older. Mini Champs and 190 Evo 1 AMG car share. Cruz Pointer. I think I didn't butcher it too badly. I have plenty of those 190s, but I love 190s. What can I do? I think I love so many things. Maybe I'm curious by some kind of armor or arrows or whoever. Sometimes I feel like something sting me, but I can't see anything, so maybe they were just shooting at me those arrows. Baby Benz. More crazy baby Benz than the usual, than the one beside my house. But baby Benz anyway, and that's not the last one. Because we are done with Vinted. Now we are starting second part of my the part with parcel from the German shop, and I need to move some of those models because I will need all that space, even if it will be just 4 more models. So stay with me, just 4 more models and we are done. And all those models will be 1/43 scale. You can be a little bit surprised why I need then so much space. You will know soon. I need all that space. We will start with Merc 190 and different brand. All 4 will be IXO. All 4 will be 1/43 scale. Just this is the smallest one. Baby Benz is smallest one. It's not a surprise, but there will be surprise for many of you. Lovely color. That's a 2.3 petrol 16 valve from 1984. We can know it because of registration. So very nice model. In this color it's looking stunning. And I like mirror window down this side, the regular window on this side, regular or up. Next one will be Mercedes 2. I think more interesting for at least some of you. Hello, Michael. Blue Wonder. And you can be surprised, you know, it's not that much bigger from Baby Benz. I had few of those, Noref, and of course Hot Wheels. This will be probably the best one I have. I have one in 1/33 scale, I think, as well, but more like magazine one. This one is really nice, including interior, very heavy. My plan is to put one of Mercs from that era on it, because this is what this car should have on its back. Now something much bigger, and it's still 1/43 scale. We are going bigger and bigger. Sky is the limit, almost. And this should be fun for some people who like Lancias. This is Fiat, it's not Lancia. This is Fiat, but from Lancia Alitalia rally team. It's much bigger than Blue Wonder. Probably I can load Blue Wonder on top of this one. Much more sturdier box, including extra ribs to protect those models stacked in a box so they won't crush each other. Fiat 673 Racing Transporter 1976. I have developed very strong feeling, good positive feelings towards those old Fiats in car transporter version. maybe I will make a video with those, because I have those in value scale and good quality in 1/64 scale, in 1/43 scale now, and in 1/18 scale, because I have Fiat 642, the one which will be very familiar to people who got Hot Wheels transport team transport with red Fiat 642 and Ferrari 250. So my plan is to put few launchers in Alitalia liveries in 1/43 scale on top of this one, because that's what this car is made for. And now time for the biggest star. Maybe not the best one, not most interesting, but the biggest one for sure. Something German, MAN car transporter. Again, different type of packaging. If someone is interested what this is. So this is MAN F7 car transporter from 1970. The most tricky model to unbox today because of its sheer size, mostly length. But you know, it's like Mini GT or something similar, Spark in a blister. Blister is just huge. It's surprisingly light, even compared to Fiat, because this is mostly plastic. The trailer itself with ramps we can move on the top as well if you want drive from the trailer onto truck itself. Truck is heavier, but it's not that heavy as I would expect. Again, Fiat is much heavier, but it's very nice. You know, you can hook trailer, but I won't be wasting your time. So this is my solution for some of loose 1/43 scales model in my collection. I will save some space because I can load them now on the bottom and the top, and I'm sure it will be even more interesting to watch. So that's all in today's video. Just view at some of those models we seen today. Some, because that's not even all from that second part with Vinted and German shop models. I will be really happy if you will comment if you want to see some of those, or maybe you've seen something earlier and you want me to compare with those. There is plenty ideas, like those Ferraris from Centauria, or I can compare Centauria models with BBR and some Chinese brands. Maybe you would be interested in that, or maybe the Fiat video. Now I will talk a little bit, it won't be long, a little bit about future of this channel. It's continuation of the previous video. As you can see, I'm really receiving plenty of cars. This isn't even close to the busiest month since I'm collecting diecast and resin cars, but there is plenty of those. Between the last video, the one which I started talking about future of this channel and plans. That's just 1 week. Okay, now I will get less, much less, because now I will be mostly receiving books. That's how it just worked. But in between there was a video from that Sunday market, and I will still get some. So there is no chance I will be able to make videos presenting all my cars, because those I have in collection, and to be up to date with all the new ones. That's why I really want you to be part of that, because really I love all those models I have in my collection. So for me, if I will make video with this or that or whatever else you choose, I will be happy, because I love those models. I'm thinking about a little bit adjusting this channel, because I'm not sure if I will be able to do daily videos as in for Polish channel, and I don't think there is need for that. That's why it's even more important to get that feedback. What would you love? I'm thinking about going back to 3 videos per week, maybe less, maybe longer. I will change, because now I'm making same videos for Polish channel and for English language channel. I will not do it anymore. Okay, some videos will be same on both channels, but I think I can just differentiate between those channels, because people on Polish channel will prefer something else. People on English language channel usually like something different. Also, probably I will adapt some Polish videos with a voiceover from time to time. I just want to make this channel more tailored to what you would like, because if there is more views, more comments, I know viewers like it more. So it's more pleasure for me as well. You will be happy, you will comment, you will give a thumbs up. I will know that this is something you like more. I can just make more of those videos. Or the best, if you just comment, what would you love to see? That's all in today's video. I hope I didn't bore you to death. I hope you like what I presented. Maybe at least some of those were interesting for you. As usual, all the best for all of you, and see you soon. Bye-bye.